Hello everyone, how are you? It's Kei. So this is the 1st of July 2022 on Friday. So happy Friday everyone. I hope you're having a great day today. So looks like the markets are active today. JPY pairs are going down because of the strong JPY today. And AUD is also going down and USD is going up. So we have some active markets today. And just now there was a big news in the US. So we'll check charts together with that big news. Okay, so let me switch the screen. Okay, and as a quick disclaimer as usual, this content on my YouTube channel is basically for educational purposes only. So when you take trades, please do at your own risks. And also this is live, so if you can please follow the rules and guidelines, that would be great. And also in social media, there are so many spams, so please be careful, everyone. So yeah, looks like markets are volatile, active today. I thought this is Friday, and I thought the market would be quiet, but looks like they are active. So let's check some charts together first. So I will switch to the trading view. And first, let me mention the JPY pairs. Because all the JPY pairs going down, but it doesn't mean that you can take whatever the JPY pairs. So in this case, I will mention which pair is good to trade. So let me do it from the Euro JPY. Euro JPY is retracing back, broke the support in the daily chart, but the Kumo up, Kijun Sen is up. So in this case, you better look at the 4-hour chart. Well, basically today's JPY pairs, we would focus on the 4-hour because 4-hour time frames, the pair is going down. So here is the Euro JPY, the 4-hour. We see Kumo down, and the Kumo breakout just happened, and Chikou span below candles. However, if you look at this Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, they are within the Kumo. So if you can remember this momentum, the Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen within the Kumo, it actually helps to look at the other JPY pair. So hold on, let me adjust this window like this so that you know which one is bullish and bearish. This on the change percent. But anyways, so now the Kumo down, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen down, and the Chikou span below the candles. That's the Euro JPY in the 4-hour. And exactly the same time frame 4-hour, I will then switch to the USD JPY. Okay, so here is the USD JPY. JPY has been strong today, but if you look at the USD JPY, this is range in the 4-hour chart. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen up, Tenkan Sen down. There was a dead close of Tenkan Kijun Sen. This is also considered to be flat range. Chikou span is also with the candles. So this is range. If you compare the USD JPY with the Euro JPY, which one is downtrend is obviously the Euro JPY. So in this case, I don't take the USD JPY to sell. So far, Euro JPY looks the best to sell. But like this, you compare the JPY pairs and see which one is more trending based on the Ichimoku Kinko Hyo and also the price action. So Euro JPY looks good, so I will mark this one, Euro JPY. And USD JPY is range, right? So we don't simply touch on this one. And then let's check the Pound JPY. Pound JPY also looks good, but this one is downtrending after the market broke the Kumo down, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen down, and Chikou span below candles. So this one is also nicely downtrending. If you compare Pound JPY with the Euro JPY, which one do you think it's better? Let me split into two windows. And on the left, I put the Euro JPY 4-hour chart. And on the right, I put the Pound JPY 4-hour chart. If you compare these two pairs, which one do you think is better to trade? You can actually type your answer on the chat so that I can review. There's a clear answer within myself. But before I just say that, I would like to hear your opinion also, which one you think is better to sell if you look at these two markets. Again, on the left is the Euro JPY 4-hour, on the right is a Pound JPY 4-hour chart. Which one to choose is the question to sell. Alright, so I will just wait for a couple minutes, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. But before that, before moving on, so today, this is exactly the day I came to Dubai. This is the 1st of July. Exactly last year, 1st of July, I came to Dubai. So time flies, but there are so many things happening for the last 1 year. And I guess I will talk about it in my second channel, how I felt the difference between these two countries. And then also I will be coming back to Japan to visit this from this Monday, the 4th. I will be flying back to Japan for over 2 weeks. So I'm really excited to come back finally. Due to COVID, I wasn't able to come back, and also even if I come back, there was a quarantine for 3 days, and the regulations were a bit strict in Japan. But recently, since July, it has been getting better, so I think this is the right timing to come back to Japan. So, okay, while talking, I see some answers now. All right, so I see Pound JPY, all right. Euro JPY, Pound JPY, DJ, Pound JPY is better to trade. All right, Pound JPY. Okay, looks like Pound JPY I see more than Euro JPY. And yes, most of you are correct. Pound JPY looks better than the Euro JPY. And you know the reason why Pound JPY looks better than the Euro JPY? Okay. So, yeah, so let's see. Why do you think the Pound JPY looks better than the Euro JPY? Both same time frames, the 4-hour chart, both broke the Kumo. So, and also we had the Tenkan Kijun dead cross, Chikou span break, and the Kumo breakout on two pairs at the same time. So, what's the difference between Euro JPY and Pound JPY? Same time frame, same Kumo breakout, but why do you think Pound JPY looks better? Okay, and I get some answers here. So Shweta says dead cross inside Kumo Pound JPY, price below the Kumo, Chikou span below price and the Kumo. Okay, yeah, so that's true. Dead cross happened within the Kumo. Euro JPY dead cross happened above the Kumo. But in terms of the dead cross where it happened, it doesn't really matter which one is better or not. And again, so there was a Kumo breakout nicely on these two markets. Okay. So what do you think about this one? Okay. Mars says a longer Kumo, all right? Longer Kumo on the Pound JPY. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Kumo looks a bit longer than the Euro JPY. Yeah, Euro JPY Kumo is like this much length, but the Pound JPY Kumo length is this much. So yeah, Euro JPY Kumo looks a bit longer than the Euro JPY Kumo. That is right. Yeah, that's actually one of the reasons why I would choose the a Pound JPY to sell. Yeah, JY says Kumo's bold, right? Yeah, it's the bearish Kumo. Yeah, Gabriel also says bigger Kumo. Yeah, that's true. Bigger Kumo. Okay, Kumo better. Yeah, that's true. Mahardika says Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen nearly break Kumo downward. Yeah, that is also true. If you look at the Pound JPY and look at the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen are about to break the Kumo on GJ than Euro JPY. If you look at the Euro JPY, Kijun-sen just got into the Kumo, right? But Pound JPY, Kumo is about to, the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen are about to break. Tenkan-sen is actually breaking, Kijun-sen is about to break. But on the Euro JPY, Tenkan-sen within the Kumo, Kijun-sen just got into the Kumo. And this is another reason why Pound JPY is stronger and stable downtrend than Euro JPY. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, looks like you're coming up with some nice reasons. That's nice. Harry says angle and the length of the Kumo. Yes. If I look at the angles of the Kumo, I think these are almost the same, but the length of the Kumo is exactly different. Yeah, that's also the reason. Yes. And William also says Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen coming out of the Kumo. Yes, that's true. Right, right. Yeah, so you're all true. You're all right. Yeah, so again, this Kumo is down, both pairs, but Kumo length is much longer in Pound JPY than the Euro JPY, right? And then also, Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen are about to break the Kumo on the Pound JPY versus the Euro JPY, Tenkan, Kijun are in the Kumo still. And also, if you look at the price breakout of the Kumo Senko Span B, over here the length after the Kumo breakout is much longer in Pound JPY than the Euro JPY. Yeah, this is a 4-hour chart. So if you look at the Euro JPY, it just broke the Kumo bearish, but on Pound JPY, it's got much longer pips for the breakout. To be objective, let me measure how many pips after the Kumo breakout. Euro JPY is down around 100 pips from Senko Span B, and on Euro JPY is down over 200 pips. Right now it's about 221 pips down after the Kumo breakout. So you see this is double. Pound JPY has double the momentum than the Euro JPY. That's why Pound JPY also looks better than Euro JPY to sell. Because most likely when you sell Pound JPY, the market is strongly downtrending, so you can capture more pips running than Euro JPY in a short term. So you can check the volatility and the strength of the trend by looking at this, how far the market has gone down below the Kumo. That's also important thing to cover. Okay, so that's also the reason. Yes, John Hera, yes, this is called Sanyaku Gyakuten signal. Sanyaku Gyakuten is where the market breaks the Kumo bearish. If it breaks Kumo bullish, that's called Sanyaku Koten signal, but this is Gyakuten signal. Yeah, TSM says Chikou is more under the Kumo and tested the Senko Span A. Yeah, Chikou span under the Kumo. Yes, also. Chikou span is well below the Kumo than Euro JPY. Yeah, so these are all good reasons. Yep. These are all good reasons. Yeah, that's why I say Pound JPY looks better than the Euro JPY to look for the selling edge on this one. Yeah, and also if you look at the price action, you see more. You see these bearish candlesticks are a bit longer than the Euro JPY. So you can also see that the momentum is much bigger on Pound JPY than the Euro JPY. So that's good. Yes, that's really good. Okay, so then let's continue to check some other JPY pairs in this mindset. Right, so I will then switch to the AUD JPY. All right, so AUD JPY 4 hour looks like this. So AUD JPY has been very strongly downtrending too. And also it broke the support. It broke the support, has been downtrending. So AUD JPY also looks good. Right now, however, Kumo is flat, Senko span B flat, Kijun-sen is also flat. So the market is ranging. It may retrace back. So AUD JPY is not really a good one to trade for now. And then CAD JPY, this is exactly the same 4 hour chart. The price is exactly in the Kumo now. So this one is not really good to trade either. Right? Pound JPY looks much better than CAD JPY to trade. It's obvious if you compare different markets with the same time frame like this. And then finally, Swiss franc JPY. Swiss franc JPY 4 hour today is bearish. However, the price is exactly in the Kumo. And just like I said before, when you see the price exactly in the Kumo, it means that the market is going into the storm like the airplane. So it might be spiky. So we better not to take that one. So far, among all the JPY pairs, Pound JPY looks the best so far, and then Euro JPY follows. Yep. So that's how you can compare this with the same Ichimoku, same time frame, but different markets in this way. Okay. So that's, I think, one of the good lessons today in the markets. Okay, let's see. Leon says, why did you say we shouldn't trade when Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen within the Kumo before? Because when the price is when the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen within the Kumo, that means the market is still unstable, simply speaking. So this is down. We can follow downtrend, but it may retrace backwards when you still see Tenkan Kijun-sen within the Kumo. So ideally speaking, it's better to have Tenkan Kijun below the Kumo to sell. It's actually the Ichimoku nature. Okay. So that's the reason. Yeah. But it says, however, Senko span B is flat and attract pullback. Yeah, maybe. But in this case, Senko span B is down on Euro JPY, Pound JPY, Senko span B is also down. So they are all good. The support is down here, 160 00 round number. So the market may go down to that level on the Pound JPY. That will be the target. I put down arrow until that level, like in this way. Okay, so yeah, let's see. So let me check some other charts now. All right, so let me check some other charts. I will check some other AUD pairs because AUDs are active today as AUD has been really weak. So let me also scan AUD pairs. So first, let me go with the AUD USD. So here is the AUD USD, the 4-hour chart. 4 hour has been downtrending, but for the last 1.5 hour, it has been retracing back now. So, but it broke the major support 0.6849. So looks like this is bearish. And technically speaking, the Kumo Senko span B down, A down, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen are also down. So this is bearish. And if you look at the 1 hour, 1 hour shows it's flat. Like flat Kumo, flat Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen. So that means the market is retracing back to Tenkan Sen now. And once the market breaks Tenkan Sen, it can go up to the Kijun Sen. So this is not a good time to sell. So you better wait until the Kumo down, Kijun Sen down to sell. And Chikou span should be below the candles. That's also a rule with my strategy. Chikou span should be below the candles to sell. So most likely this downtrend happens on Monday. Today, I don't think the AUD USD will go down. Okay, and the next one I will check is the AUD CAD. So AUD CAD, the 4-hour chart, right now, again, Kumo Senko span A is flat, and the Kijun Sen is flat. Tenkan Sen is also flat, so it may be traced back all the way to Tenkan Sen. If you sell, then you better exit, or you better expect the market reverses backwards continuously. This is now reversing back. And if you also look at the 1 hour, you can also see the Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Tenkan Sen also flat, the price below the Tenkan Sen. So for now, it's retracing back to Tenkan Sen, but once it breaks it, it can go back up to the Kijun Sen in 1 hour chart. So time to stay away from this one too. Yeah, so that's the AUD pairs. So AUD pairs are going down, but looks like this is not a good time to sell for now. Yeah. So let's see. All right, let me check some of the pairs. Okay, please don't repeat the comment. I see your comment. So if I can see that, I will check charts. The next one I will check is the Euro Swiss franc. Euro Swiss franc daily chart is retracing back, and this is now flat. Flat Kumo, flat Kijun Sen, flat Tenkan Sen. So it's ranging, no trend and no trace. And the 4-hour chart is also flat. Flat Kumo, flat Kijun Sen. So the market is ranging. It's not really going anywhere, so better to stay away for now. Okay. So that's my view on this one. Okay. Okay, Orvin says 4 pairs broke out on the weekly chart today. AUD USD, NZD USD, AZ CAD, and UZ CAD. Yeah, even if you see the weekly breakout, you better check the daily chart, is my opinion on the Forex pairs. For example, AUD USD. AUD USD broke the support in the daily chart. So this could be the downtrend continuously. Yeah, the market can break, market can continuously go down. Just like with the arrow down, this is bearish. So I think this is continuously downtrending. Yeah, let's see. Weekly chart also shows that it's a breakout. Yeah, in this case, I checked the previous support on the weekly. And there was a support here from the June 2020. So let's see if today's close on the weekly becomes below 0.6775. And then next week, the market most likely will be continuously down. And the daily chart also will continuously go down this way. So today, Senko span B down, A down, Kijun Sen down. But when we see the market on Monday, it might be range or it may retrace backwards. So my recommendation, since this is Friday, we better wait until Monday and see how these lines will point. Yeah, on Monday, if Kumo down, Kijun Sen down still, and Tuesday, if Kumo down, Kijun Sen down still, then I think most likely next week will be downtrend. So yeah, in terms of price action, it's bearish. It broke the support and continues bearish in the wave. So it may retrace back to Tenkan Sen, but continuously go down is my view. Yeah, because the market has been resisted by the Tenkan Sen a couple of times before. This is bearish now. I think the market goes down next week. But we have big news next week. You know, this is the first week of the month. So just watch out. The big news every day next week. Okay, so let me quickly check some other charts and finish the live stream. So let's see, I will check the gold and also the crypto Bitcoin, because I know there are some crypto traders here in the community. But first, let me check gold. Gold was supported by the support 1786.97. So this might be range continuously. We have to wait for the candlestick close below the support to be able to sell. Otherwise, this Kumo angle and Kijun Sen angle can be fake. Most likely next Monday, Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat. And Tuesday also, Kijun Sen and Kumo also flat, unless it breaks support. So my recommendation is to wait for the support level breakout next week and sell. This was also support from the January 2022. So yeah, this is still, this may be supported and retrace backwards. So in this case, I don't sell. Just because Kumo down, Kijun Sen down, I don't sell because there's a clear support over here. Yeah, better wait for that support level breakout. And then let me check the BTC USD. So Bitcoin has been downtrend. If you look at the weekly chart, it's obvious that the Kumo down, Kumo Senko span A is down, and the Kijun Sen is down. We have the engulfing inside bar on the weekly chart. And as for the daily chart, this one is also bearish. The market has been also resisted by the daily resistance level, daily trend line. So my view is continuously bearish this way. In this case, I will never buy. I don't trade the cryptos, I only trade Forex. But if this were Forex, I will never buy. I will only look for the selling edge on this one. So looks like the Bitcoin and other cryptos are continuously bearish in terms of Ichimoku and the price action. Yeah, so let's see what else we have. Cal says on ADCAD, let me check. On ADCAD, yeah, on the daily chart, Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen, and Kumo is still down. If you are trading profits, would you still exit when the 4 hour is flat, but the daily is still bearish? Yeah, well, in this case, if I'm trading the profits, then I will just let it run. I'm not gonna exit because the daily is still down. If I took the daily chart, when I took the trade, then I follow the daily downtrend direction. But if I took the trade based on the 4 hour direction, then I will look for exit timing, because in the 4 hour, Tenko span A flat and Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen are also flat. So it may retrace back to the 4 hour Tenkan or Kijun-sen. So it depends on which time frame you took originally to follow. Usually I follow either daily or 4. So again, if I took the 4 hour to follow, then this is the timing to look for exit, look for the take profit. But if I follow the daily chart, daily time frame, then I will still never exit. But instead, I trial the profit along the way, and simply when the market reverses back, small retracement like this, based on the daily chart, I will simply take profit there. Yeah, because the reason is because if daily is pointing down, that means the sellers are dominant than the buyers on the daily time frame. So there is no reason to exit unless it retraces backwards. So I take profit if it retraces back in the lower time frames. But in terms of the exit, I don't exit manually. I still trail the profits along the way, and I will either keep holding until Kumo flat, Kijun-sen flat on the daily chart, or simply take profit at the retracement in the 5 minute is my mindset. Yeah, so that's why when I enter the trades, I don't really know exactly how long I would hold. Sometimes I hold within a day, close within a day, but sometimes I hold it for over 2 weeks if that trend will be persistent. I don't usually exit just because the Kumo or Kijun-sen flat on the lower time frames. And that's why my PF is usually better than the 3 or 5. Yeah, but if I exit just because 4 hours flat, then I can extend the profit as much as possible, and I will be more busy in looking for exit timings, and psychologically it's also busy too, and I might lose the potential downtrend continuously if I exit based on the 4 hour retracement. So yeah, so that's my strategy actually. So originally, again, I choose either daily time frame or the 4 hour time frame to follow based on Ichimoku confirmations, and I follow as long as Kumo down, Kijun-sen down, and Chikou span below the candles on that time frame. So yeah, but I monitor until I set the break-even line, because potentially I lose, and I don't want to lose 2%. Usually my exit timings are before the price hit the stop loss. So I keep the drawdowns as small as possible. So I monitor until I set the break-even line. But after I set the break-even, I simply let it run, and I check charts every couple of hours, maybe 3 to 4 hours. I only come back and trail the profits, or simply the market may retrace and exit. Yeah, this is a really relaxing way to trade. Before, I was constantly looking at the charts and see which one is trending, which one is ranging, and also where to enter, where to exit very quickly. I was doing it. But after I developed my own strategy like this, like once you set the break even, just let it run, then my psychology became much easier, and I started to have much less stress in this way. Because we can't control the markets, basically. We cannot control the markets, but all we can do is to follow the direction. Follow the major market direction, and simply when it stops, that will be your exit timing. So the strategy should be very simple, like in this way. Okay, so let me check some other comments now. Yeah, so let me see. All right, thank you for joining, everybody. Thank you for joining. Yeah, so let's see. I will check some of the pairs now. Pound CAD is going down also. It broke the support in the 4 hour. So it's nice, looking nice. 1 hour is going down too. Pound CAD is also looking good. Let me also talk about the entry timing. So usually when I enter trades, I take the 5-minute. And I use the Bollinger Band and stochastics. In the lower time frames, I don't really use the Ichimoku because Ichimoku is a bit lagging. So I don't use Ichimoku on this. And looks like it has been retraced back all the way. But I can see that the market has been resisted by this descending trend line. That's one. So the market may bounce and continuously goes down this way. So right now, it has been retracing backwards in the 5, so I'm not gonna enter here usually. I wait for the pullback and wait for some other confirmations like the band walk, dead cross stochastics, or some other confirmations and sell. Because again, Pound CAD is down in the 4 hour and down in the 1 hour. So in the 5 should have continuously reversed in the waves. It has been on the reverse in the waves. So it is retracing, but it should be resisted at some point and then continuously goes down this way. The probability for this to happen is relatively higher than the other pairs. And that's why I choose this pair to trade. But however, this is Friday. The market is closing in a few hours. So most likely, I'm not going to take this one. I guess I will come back on Monday and see if the market has gone down like this. And when I see this on Monday, I don't mind taking it. Yeah, simply I wait for the pullback and trade. If this were Monday, Tuesday, then I wait for this pullback and sell. But since this is Friday, I'm not gonna take this one. Yeah, so I think that answered to Bupendra's question, perhaps. Okay, GJ entry, let me check. First, I check the daily chart is on the Senko span A. In the 4-hour chart is going down, still Kijun Sen within the Kumo, but let me check the previous chart. Previously, there was no support, so this downtrend can be persistent. and 1 hour shows downtrend, and the 5-minute shows a bit ranging now. Yeah, again, this is not a good time to sell because it may retrace backwards continuously. In this case, what I think is that the market may be resisted by the previous support and go down. So I would wait for this scenario to sell. Or it may be resisted at the previous resistance level in the 5 and go down too. But for now, looks like it's a bit retracing back. And if it breaks, if the market breaks exactly this level over here, 162.026, if the market breaks that level, then this is the neckline of double bottom here in the 5. So if it breaks it, then it may go up to the next resistance, which was the previous support. And now it's breaking. So in this case, I would wait for the next 2 minutes and 45 seconds. And if this breakout happens, if this kind of close becomes above the neckline, then I'm not going to enter the trades. But if the close price becomes below the neckline, then I wait for the pullback and sell afterwards. So let's monitor together on this one. I think this is a good example to wait for the candlestick close in the 5-minute. Yeah, it may break, it may not. We have to wait for this. This is where we have to be patient to wait for the candle close. When you see this, you may think that this is a breakout, but actually not. Because this candlestick hasn't closed yet. So let's see, in 1 minute and 47 seconds, let's see where it will be closing. Yeah. And I say that I wait for the candle close because I see double bottom here. This is double bottom that I'm talking about. And this is neckline of the double bottom. So the trend follows the market follows the major direction, but the new trend happens from the lower time frames. So that means if you see this double bottom and neckline breakout, that means this can be the beginning of the uptrend. From here, the market may go up continuously, bullish in the wave, and if it breaks the previous support, then it may continuously goes up this way. And right now it's downtrending on a 4-hour, 1 hour, but as the market continues to go up this way, eventually 1 hour becomes flat to up, and 4 hour also becomes flat to up. And this might be the start of trend reverse. So looks like the candlestick closing in about 10 seconds, so we'll see. Now the close is below the resistance. Okay, you see, so it looks like it became pin bar, closed below the neckline. So from here, my expectation is down this way. Since major direction is down. So I expect from here it goes down this way. But again, if this one closes above the neckline, then I'm not going to enter trade. So if it goes up, I don't sell. If it goes down, I look for a selling edge. This is where the precise entry becomes very important. You have to read the candlesticks and the price actions whether to enter or not. I don't even look at the Bollinger Bands or stochastics. I only look at the price action to read how buyers and sellers are doing in the 5-minute. Yeah. Yeah, Cal, you're welcome. You're welcome here. And Win also, you're welcome. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Gabriel says, what does that mean? Since this is Friday, how much time do you allow for an entry to play out? It's Friday, that means the market may lose the volatility. So usually after this live stream, I have a dinner. So for me, right, just for me, I will leave chart. But more to it, I would say if I think that I can set the break-even line, and if I think that I cannot run more than 30 pips before the market close or before I go to bed, then I'm not going to enter trade on Friday. Because usually between Friday and Monday, the spread becomes very wide, and we may see some gaps in between Friday and Monday. So if you have at least 30 pips of running profit and the break-even line, most likely you're safe. But if you only have, let's say, 10 pips running on Friday at the market close, then most likely the spread becomes wide on Monday open in New Zealand, and sometimes there is something called slippage, and when the market opens above your position, even if you place a stop loss at the break even, you might end up losing the trade. So yeah, I would say if I don't think I can run over 30 pips and set the break even line, then simply I will leave the chart on Friday. That's precisely what I mean by since it's Friday. And according to the market like this, in the momentum like this, the market is quiet right now. No markets are trending straight, stably. So if I look at the 5, they are a bit retracing back now. So when I see this retracement, that also means that I don't want to trade on Friday. Yeah. So yeah, usually at this time right now, when I do the live, this is, let's see. Right now, it's around like 11 a.m. in New York. So technically speaking, we have about 4 hours until the market closes, 4 to 5 hours until it closes. But yeah, since it's retracing backwards, I'm not gonna enter trades on Friday. But if this one goes down continuously this way, breaks the support on the reversing wave, and if I see the continuous unstable downtrend in the 5 also, then I don't mind taking sell, because I can potentially run more than 30 pips or 40 pips and set the break even and come back on Monday. So it also depends on how the market is behaving on Friday at the New York session. Yeah, so it looks like it's almost becoming double bottom here. And the market is a bit ranging now. This is outside bar. Obviously, the market is ranging. So I don't think this downtrend will happen. Yeah, it may be retracing back to the previous support, 160.31. That is possible. That is possible. Yeah. yeah, the market is coming to close. So yeah, it may lose the volatility from now. Okay, let's see. Would you enter on the close of the candle or the break of the support? I wait for the candle close. Yeah, I wait for the candle close, sell or buy at the support or resistance on the 5-minute. Yeah, Alex says, hopefully next week we see some of these trends prevail. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully JPY pairs continue to go down and the AUD continue to go down, but we never know because we have big news next week, including the NFP. I think NFP is next week, right? Let me double check. So next week, for the next 2 weeks, I will be in Japan, enjoying some, some nice places to visit. Most likely, I'm gonna trade next week and 2 weeks after. But let me see. Tuesday we have AUD. Wednesday we have FOMC, right? Sorry, yeah, FOMC will be there in the US. Next Wednesday. And Thursday we have ADP. This one is also a big one. Sometimes it impacts the market so much. The ADP employment change in the US. And also in Friday there will be hold on. Non-farm payrolls. The non-farm payrolls in the US. So yeah. I think next week markets will be rough, I guess. Most likely USD currency continue to be bold is my view. So I think the USD pairs keeps going up. Fundamentally speaking, we'll see. So you see how the market is retracing back now. So it's good that you didn't take sell. This is double bottom, neckline is about to break. So although 4-hour Pound JPY is going down in terms of Ichimoku, and 1 hour is also going down, you can't trust these downtrends due to 5-minute. Okay, so, but yeah, looks like markets are retracing. So yeah, I guess I will just leave chart, just shut down the PC after this live stream, and probably I will just enjoy the dinner and just spend some nice night. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's it for today's live stream for the market analysis. So yeah, today for me, I took the sell on the AUD USD, but then it retraced backwards and it was before the big news in the US. I exited with a 10 pips of loss, and that's it for today. So tomorrow on Saturday, on this live stream, I will do my review of my trades on the month of June. So if you can join, you're always welcome to join. And if you cannot join tomorrow's live stream, you can actually check the archive and enjoy the archive. And on Sunday, I will do the weekly forecast. And then Monday, I will be flying to Japan. So next week, most likely, I won't be able to do live every day. So instead, I will upload some videos on my YouTube channel. And whenever I have time, I will just hop out and do the live. So please, if you can subscribe and click the bell notification button on, then you receive notification whenever I do the live stream from Japan. So yeah, I think that would be great. So tomorrow and the day after on Sunday, I will see you here. So hopefully we run some nice pips in the month of July. We are in the July now, the 1st of July today. So yeah, let's see. Oh, thank you for joining. Thank you for your comments, everyone. At TSM, yeah, thank you. I will have a nice dinner tonight. I'm not sure what we'll be having today, but yeah, I will have a good rest. Today, my throat is not really in a good condition, actually. So I took some medicine. I took the PCR testing myself, and it was tested negative. That was good. I will officially test the COVID tomorrow at the hospital, and then hopefully turn out to be negative, and then fly back to Japan. So yeah, Gabriel, thank you for the comment. Yeah, thank you so much. And Mahardika also, thanks so much. All right. Bupendra also, thank you. Stay gold, thank you for the time. Thank you for the stamp emoji. Alex FX also, thank you so much for a comment. Yeah, thank you so much for a comment. Also, Gabriel, yes. Safe travel back in Japan. It's been 1 year. Okay, movie hero, that's nice. You get some tips on Aussie CAD. That's really nice. Yeah, make sure you don't lose big. Is the key to success in the long run. Alright, Jorg, thank you also. And Karim also, thank you so much for your comment. Yes, you too, have a great weekend also. Yes, sir, thank you so much. Nain also, good to see you, thank you so much also. And Henry, thanks so much. And Asif also, thanks so much. Yeah. And Mars also, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. All right. Yeah, TSM, yes. I'm sure I will be testing negative. So if not, then I will let you know for sure. If not, then you will see me live on Monday or Tuesday in Dubai with the same background. So you know, I tested positive. Yeah. Yeah, movie hero, thank you. Yes, I will have a good trip. Yes, Mahardika also. Yes. Yeah, home country. Yes. It's been 1 year. So I have lots of places to visit. And lots of food to eat also. Yes, J-Wise, thank you for the comment also. Yeah, thank you so much. Love Nature also, thank you. And Dal also, thanks so much. And Hussein also, thank you, yes. Alright, so I guess I will end the live. So again, happy Friday to everyone. And hopefully you have a great weekend. And see you tomorrow at the live. Alright, so please everyone stay healthy and stay safe and stay gold. Alright, bye for now. Mata ne. Thanks so much.